Solar is an investment for 25 years, and you only have one roof. Apart from your house and possibly your car, this might be the most expensive thing you ever buy. Unlike your car, solar isn't something you can sell in a couple of years if it turns out to be the wrong choice. Your roof is a huge investment opportunity. Every day that you don't have solar is money wasted. But it's also an opportunity to make a mistake by installing a suboptimal system that doesn't maximize the financial potential of your roof. Which type of company is best to design and install your solar system? Should you choose a local solar specialist, you'll probably find 2 or 3 that cover your area, or should you go for a national big brand installer such as Octopus? I'm going to concentrate on Octopus because they're a well-known brand in the solar industry due to their electricity tariffs. But other national companies such as E.ON, OVO and Good Energy are also attempting to build a presence in solar installation. For this comparison, I'm going to focus on motivation and mindset, because I think this is what really underlies the fundamental differences between the two types of companies. I'll aim to show how the differing mindset of these two types of companies affects 4 key things. Firstly, reputation. How do the different types of companies build a customer base and maintain their reputations? Secondly, how do they approach technical expertise and design flexibility? And why are these things so important for a solar investment? Then what about the quality of installation? Is there a benefit to using in-house installers over subcontractors? Finally, how do the two companies approach problem solving and technical support if there's an issue with the system? I'm going to do my best to approach this in an unbiased manner, but full disclosure, I work for a local solar specialist, so take that into account and don't hesitate to call me out on my biases in the comments. Let's start at the beginning with company formation. How did your local installer get started in solar in the first place, especially if they've been going for 10 years or more, since the earliest days of the industry? What would cause someone to get into a complicated new business like solar installation? Well, most likely it's because they had a passion for the technology. Quite likely they were an engineer or electrician of some sort and loved the idea of getting hands-on in a sector where rapid advances in the science were happening every day. What about a big company like Octopus? The Octopus Group was founded in 2000 by 3 men who worked in the city for big investment firms. They were then joined in 2015 by Greg Jackson, a serial entrepreneur who formed Octopus Energy with the idea of using big data to help with the way that the grid manages energy demand. It was this that allowed Octopus to become well known for creating innovative new tariffs that matched homeowners' particular needs for electricity. But it wasn't until 2023, less than 2 years ago, that Octopus actually first took any steps to start installing solar panels themselves. At which point, the company already had more than 4,000 staff working doing other things like looking after customers who wanted to change their electricity supplier. The Octopus Group formed a new subsidiary, Octopus Energy Services Limited, not just to install solar, but also to install smart meters to help with their ability to run their electricity tariffs. And being a new company, they not only had to start training all their new solar installers, but they also needed a buying team to ensure that they got to exploit their economies of scale, a sales team to design the systems, and a marketing team to let everyone know that they were now installing solar. This approach is a big contrast with the local solar specialist. For a local company, marketing tends to be the last thing on the list. They aren't going to start a big campaign on Instagram. They're hoping to win new business through word of mouth and by building a great reputation in the community. They don't have a marketing department at all, and they almost certainly don't have any expertise in marketing. What they do have expertise in is solar, and because they're passionate about the technology, what they live for and what they focus on is treating each roof as a new and interesting challenge, allowing them to design a bespoke, one-off system for the unique combination of that roof and the energy uses of that particular homeowner. Now, let's explore why it's crucial to dive into the finer details when designing a solar system for installation. Solar is an investment for 25 years, and you only have one roof. Apart from your house and possibly your car, this might be the most expensive thing you ever buy. Unlike your car, solar isn't something you can sell in a couple of years if it turns out to be the wrong choice. Your roof is a huge investment opportunity. Every day you don't have solar is money wasted. but it's also an opportunity to make a mistake by installing a suboptimal system that doesn't maximize the financial potential of the roof. So, if you're an installer, how do you achieve that maximum return for your customers? Well, firstly, by continually investing time to keep up to date with the latest products and technology so that you're aware of all the best options. You can see my videos on the latest advancements in solar panels and batteries if you'd like to take a look at those. And secondly, to actually have the desire and the time to spend on designing that optimal system. Solar and battery systems are not one size fits all. The best return is achieved by having the knowledge and flexibility to be willing to use different size panels and different manufacturers' panels depending on the situation. We recently managed to increase the return that one company is getting from its roof by using huge 595 watt jumbo solar panels instead of standard 430 watt panels. We worked out that while we could fit 20% less of these larger modules, they would actually significantly increase the overall system size and financial benefits. That's the flexibility that the local specialist can provide and translate into a better return from your roof. And this is where the mindset of the company is so important. This is what the local specialist installer with a passion for solar is all about. This is why they got into the industry in the first place, and it's where they get their pride and job satisfaction from. And that's not to say that there aren't equally passionate technologists within Octopus Energy, but they're a big company. And big companies are all about setting up organisational processes, because it's impossible for the boss to have much idea what's going on at the sharp end of the business. They need to have fixed processes that they can roll out across all their designers and all their installers. Just like McDonald's have a limited menu because it wouldn't work any other way. It's much easier for large companies to also have a limited menu of solar designs. And this is why, for example, Octopus don't handle what they consider to be difficult roofs, such as those with slate tiles. But that doesn't mean that a big company can't provide the best solution, of course. What if you do happen to have one of those standard roofs? Let's look at how the Octopus approach might be to the customer's advantage. Firstly, the Octopus buying department has probably been able to negotiate a better price on their solar panels because they can order large quantities of the same panel. And if they're only designing standard systems, and that standard system happens to be the best fit for your roof, they can probably save money by cutting out expensive things like having their head of installs visit your house to do a technical and structural survey and discuss with you things like the best place to install your battery and the electrical conduits down the side of your house, and to ensure that there are no unforeseen problems that might arise when the installation starts. There's no doubt that sometimes a big company approach can be a great solution. But how will you know what's right for your particular solution? How do you know whether you're best suited to a standard install that might well save you some upfront cost, or whether your roof has the potential that can be revealed by a specialist installer who has the time and flexibility to be able to use all their many years of experience? Of course, the simple thing is to get quotes from both potential suppliers. It's a little more effort for you to get more than one quote, but the quotes will be free and the chances are that you'll learn something useful by talking to more than one supplier. But even when you've got those quotes, there are two more things to consider. The first is, how do you know how well your system is actually going to be installed? This is potentially a big problem for a homeowner, because you're going to have no idea of the quality of work done on your roof, of the effort expended when connecting the panels to the roof, and all the electrical connections both internally and externally. Even if you do go up into your loft, or open up the electrical boxes, are you knowledgeable enough to know when a good job has been done? You can watch this video if you want some horror stories on what can go wrong with solar installation. And the second thing to consider is what will happen if something actually does go wrong. How committed and technically able will your chosen supplier be to solving a problem? And how quickly will they solve that problem? Well, this essentially comes down to trust. And I think this is where it helps to go back to mindset and motivation. Do you trust the local specialist who's been working with solar in your community for maybe 10 years or more? Or do you trust the big national brand, trusting that the individuals within that company will be given the time and resources and will have the knowledge not only to do the finest job on install, but also to have the time and motivation to drop everything, possibly even at the weekend, to solve a problem that you have? Will you have the mobile phone number of the owner, someone who has built up their business over 10 years, whose family are embedded in your community? Or will you be dealing with someone maybe 100 miles away who might well have the best intentions to solve your problem, but just doesn't have either the technical expertise or the power to get anything done?